up in this bitch, a bunch of killers and humble trappers. I can go to Hollywood to core in this jungle acting with niggas that'll smoke you, go and murder you.
It was very difficult for me. I mean, you saw that against Gerald in an unbelievable fight. I actually think Danny Jacobs is very, very smart. And when you saw Nigel Benn fight Michael Watson, it was another very, very smart middleweight back in the day. You know, until Ben was doing well in the fight and then got stopped, it was just sort of soaked it up and then stopped him. And Danny Jacobs has similar fundamentals and skill set to Michael Watson, so I have to go Danny Jacobs.
Demetrius Andrade and let's see, Eubanks.
That's probably not a very good fight either, because Demetrius is at his best when he's fighting an aggressive fight. And Eubank likes to strut around, and Eubank had an amazing chin. It's definitely a points fight. I think Andrade edges him out in a close points fight.
Obviously, you get this one all the time. Just break it down. Anthony Joshua, Lennox Lewis, idols become rivals.
Yeah. AJ by knockout. Obviously, but Lennox was technically an excellent heavyweight. Fast hands, good feet, great power, decent speed. In fact, he does remind me quite a bit of AJ in the fundamentals. Something's different in the mindset, in my opinion, of the two fighters, which is AJ is more fearless than Lennox Lewis as a fighter. So I go for AJ by knockout over Lennox Lewis.
I would say AJ is a better athlete too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but yeah, you're going to get me in trouble with these.
No. Okay. All right. Deontay Wilder, Vitali. All right. Let's just move away from your guys.
Vitali.
Yeah. Vitali.
Bad matchup for Deontay Wilder.
Why is that?
Because Vitali has a great chin and he's very awkward. And he had a great jab and straight shots, in my opinion, against Deontay Wilder. I think Vitali could go by knockout. Vladimir is a much closer fight because Vladimir, whilst he had a good chin, I don't think he had as good a chin as Vitali. But both guys have dynamite in their fists, both pitchers. So from an experience perspective, I don't know. That's a very tough one, but I do back Vitali to beat Deontay.
Rockman versus Wilder.
Well, I mean, anything could happen in that fight. Anything could happen.
So, the winner of that by stoppage, what would you say?
I'll give Deontay the credit on that one.
Okay.
Some of your other fighters, I know you probably get sick and tired of talking about Joshua Wilder all the time. Kell Brook versus Sergio Garcia, is that something that's possibly in the works?
Not really. I mean, Kell's sort of got one arm, one eye on looking at, Amir Khan against Crawford, seeing what happens in that fight. He's still sort of split between the 154 and 147. Jesse Vargas is an option for him later on in the year as well. But I don't think Sergio Garcia is really a fight that Kell Brook's looking at.
Speaking of Jesse Vargas, when is he returning? I forgot the exact date.
He's fighting April 26th against Humberto Soto.
Oh, that's official. Oh, okay. So a lot of
So,
people are thinking it was going to be Takashi Inoue, the guy that fought.
No, it's not him. No, it's going to be Humberto Soto,
and
that'll be part of the Roman Deheny and Rangsavai Estrada card in LA.
Okay, I didn't get a chance to catch up with Luke Campbell before he left. He's a WBC mandatory. Is it being explored for him to possibly fight for a WBC interim, or is he going to wait?
We don't want to wait for the interim. I mean, Mikey Garcia's got to decide after this weekend what he wants to do with that lightweight belt. So, we keep saying to Mauricio, really, you should free that up because Mikey Garcia's not going to fight for it. But Campbell deserves the opportunity. So we'll see if that happens, and we'll see who against.
But do you think the WBC will realistically strip? Mikey Garcia, where they make him, a meritorious champion, or
yeah, they can make him a meritorious champion. I don't mind. But the real title, the real belt, which is the World Championship, has to be available to Luke Campbell.
Okay. Usyk, I know you probably talked about it already, but he's returning to Chicago. That's already set. Yeah. Is the opponent still being
Povetkin or attacking?
Okay, so Povetkin is slow rolling, or is he making it difficult?
Obviously it's Ukraine against Russia, but beyond that, he needs to decide whether he wants a warm-up fight first, coming off a Joshua loss, and then fight Usyk or the other way around.
Okay.
Have you narrowed down the opponents for Dillian White?
Not yet. We're working on it. We're waiting to see from the WBC their decision in terms of what they're going to do for Dillian White, because they made him a final eliminator matchup to become mandatory, and now that's just evaporated. And in our opinion, that can't happen. So if Brazil is going to go and fight Wilder, a lot of the decisions that Dillian White made, like turning down the Joshua fight, was because he had the WBC mandatory shot. Now they're taking it away from him. So I don't believe that's right, and we're pushing with the WBC for a decision to that sort of amend that situation.
Has the Wilder to Dazn possibility changed the landscape as far as with Brazil and White?
Yeah, I mean, Brazil's probably going to fight Wilder, I would think. But, you know, we'd love, obviously, Wilder to come on Dazn. I think it would make the fight with Joshua very easy to make. And I think everyone's just waiting to see what happens with that situation.
Have you got a chance to check out any footage of Delphine Pursoon? She fought Melissa Sedville.
Yeah, good stoppage win. I thought that was a tough fight, actually. She stopped her in the 7th round. Did you see the fight?
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, on a nasty stream.
I haven't seen it. Was she impressive?
They saying that, you know, she gets some because it's in Belgium.
Yeah.
They saying she gets some help.
Yeah, but she won by stoppage, didn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good stoppage win. She is the #1 in the division at lightweight on paper. But I believe that Katie Taylor is the #1 in the division. But we'll see on Saturday if she can win and she can get the 3 belts. She just needs Pursoon's belt to be undisputed.
Okay,
You should watch Tevin Farmer now.
Yeah, definitely.